Hi, welcome to Awaken Spirit Wisdom. I've just done a lunar eclipse reading and I've just realized that I didn't do the empowerment, which I normally do, a full moon empowerment card at the end of the reading. So this is really a follow-on from that. Right, so let's see what empowerment Spirit would like to bring forward for the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. Full moon, lunar eclipse, Sagittarius. What empowerment card would Spirit like to bring forward? I was doing the reading and I knew there was something missing and I couldn't figure out what it was. I was just totally blank. So I don't know if you guys are feeling a bit blank as well, but anyway. I've got it now. I loaded the video and everything and I was like, oh, something's missing. And Spirit was like, you didn't do the empowerment. You didn't do the empowerment. Oh. So here we go. Sagittarius, full moon, lunar eclipse, empowerment. One more shuffle. Grace for the grand gesture. So I'm going to read the meaning of that. So that's the empowerment. Grace for the grand gesture, and that is 444. And just as I was clicking on record, it was 1444. So you may want to look up the spiritual meaning of 444. It's got a lot of additional messages that you may find quite useful. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it like that and put that there. Right. We bring you the gift of grace for the grand gesture. Although there are times when even the smallest act, such as choosing to think a positive thought, is enough to transform your world, there also comes a time for a leap of faith, the grand gesture of unconditional trust that will free you from the past and empower the universe to gift you with a new future. Now this totally ties in with the reading that I've just done for the lunar eclipse. So if you haven't watched that, I suggest you watch that first and then click on this reading. The grand gesture is the big step, the willingness to say to the universe, I trust you and I know it is time for life, as I have known it to give way for a bigger, bolder experience. I am willing to allow you to lead me into it. So the reading for the lunar eclipse was all to do with activation at the core, and part of the message was about trust. So I'm just going to continue to read. Where was I? You then make an offering which confirms your declaration and empowers the universe to reward the faith you have demonstrated. The grand gesture cannot be forced. It comes from a place. If it comes from a place of should or uncertainty, then you are not ready. The grand gesture must be unconditional. It must be something you offer, not for what you can get in return, although the rewards will be rich, but because you are willing to offer something of yourself in service to love. When it comes from this place, the grand gesture is a trigger for divine grace to express itself in your life in an entirely new way, surpassing all expectations and showering you with blessings. There is a time in life for small steps and token offerings. These can be very powerful and trigger an overflow of enormous compassion from the universe as they generate opportunities and connections to encourage you to continue building upon these first steps with great strides. Then there are times when you are ready to show up for your life journey in a way that brooks no opposition. You won't be deterred. You have made a decision deep within you, and you are absolutely willing, without hesitation or doubt, to say to the universe, "This is my next move. Do your best." You are, in the most loving way possible, throwing down the gauntlet to life and allowing the universe to respond. Because you understand divine law, you know that what is offered from a place of loving devotion is always a safe bet, no matter how wild the risk may seem to be to the mind. It is in response to such bold and unconditional gestures of loving service, surrender, and trust that the universe pulls out the most dazzling displays of creativity, grace, generosity, and genius. When the oracle of grace of the grand gesture comes to you, there is a message. You are ready for the big step, the risk, the decision, the choice, from which there is no going back. You might waver for a moment or two, but in your heart you know what you are ready and needing to do. It is safe to take your leap of faith. In fact, this is a time for all things, and your time for the leap is, or very soon will be, upon you. This oracle affirms, encourages, and advises you that the universe is waiting for your gesture, already preparing the loving bounty that shall flow into your world in response. If you have made leaps in the past and landed flat on your face rather than gracefully on your feet, leave that behind you now. Everything you have experienced in life has led you towards this moment in time. You are not the same person you were before. You are stronger, wiser, and more ready for the beautiful adventure life has in store for you. You have the opportunity at this time to take a leap of faith, and the universe is urging you ahead. You may feel afraid or uncertain if you listen to your mind. Give some love to your mind. It might need your comfort and reassurance. Then listen to your heart and make your grand gesture with full faith in the grace that surrounds you now. So I'm going to do the healing process. To integrate this guidance, you may like to say the following invocation. I call upon the crystal angel of Malachite and Archangel Raphael, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing gift of grace of the grand gesture. May I be blessed by grace to know exactly how, what, and when to express my grand gesture of trust and faith to the universe. May I listen to my heart and trust in the truth it shows me, knowing it is the voice of the divine that speaks through my heart, helping me in all ways. May all beings ready to take the leap of faith be encouraged by love and supported by grace through unconditional love, divine mercy, and my own free will, so be it. So if you wish to integrate this guidance further, visualize the card facing inwards and resting in your heart center. Take a deep breath and say out loud, I choose of my own free will to make a grand gesture in grace. I trust you, universe, and I love you. I am willing to place my faith in love and to know that what is in my heart is destined for me. Bless me with the ability to recognize the right timing and the right action according to divine perfection. Through divine grace and unconditional love, so be it. And you may want to say this prayer out loud for other people. May divine love respond to every gesture, big or small, with encouragement and love, so that every being can manifest their divine potential and be happy and free. According to divine compassion, so be it. And then to end this part of the reading is your affirmation. The universe responds to my every action in trust with an outpouring of love, assistance, encouragement, and opportunity, which I gratefully receive. It is safe for me to take a leap of faith. Okay, guys, so I do hear the Spirit saying that for those of you who are struggling with the activation that may be coming your way, this empowerment will help you take that leap of faith and to follow through with trust that the universe is guiding you to the right place at the right time in the right way, and it's going to be so much better than you could ever imagine or dream of. So thank you for your patience, and I'm wishing you love, light, and blessings. All the best. Take care.